Hello, welcome to a new reaction video. My name is Larissa and today I am going to react to a new episode from The Last Kingdom. This is the third episode and before I start I want to tell you that there's already way more episodes available on my Patreon. So if you don't want to wait every week for my reaction, check out my Patreon. And what you can also see there is uncut reactions. So you can see my full reactions to all The Last Kingdom episodes from an hour long. Don't miss it if that sounds interesting to you. The link to my Patreon is in the description. And yeah, what we saw in the second episode was that Uhtred was kind of trying to make some sort of alliances, but it wasn't really going as planned. And yeah, the last thing we saw was that he was in a cage together with the girl whose name I forgot for a second, but yeah, that's the last thing we saw. So yeah, I'm curious to see how they're gonna get out of there and what they're gonna do next. So let's check out episode 3.
Stand clear, it is the king!
The axe cut deep, even a king couldn't survive that.
We shall pray and we shall see.
Wait, who are they talking about? Oh, the king. Oh, his brother, yeah.
Apologies, Lord. Only good news.
Alfred is dead.
How does she know?
He's alive and
Oh.
victorious.
Oh, Breanna. Yeah, her name was Breanna.
On your advice, you share in his glory.
Glory?
They're prisoners.
Call that glory?
Can she not hold her tongue for just one moment?
No! Actually!
Yeah, girl can talk herself.
I will speak with him. Spend this time, girl, to contemplate your improvement.
Will use this time to curse you.
Alfred refused my sword. I won't be offering it again unless he begs.
Yeah, honestly.
We will give thanks to Odin for our deliverance.
Do that.
We are saints!
Show respect.
Do it again and I will cut you cock to throat.
Yeah, it's a weird situation because of course the guy he still sees them as those children from before, even though he didn't really know her that well. But to themselves they are Danes now.
I was told you're safe, but I needed proof.
Oh no, he's Alfred and the king, his brother, he died, if I'm correct.
Ensure it is repaired and well. I'd be a lost fool without you.
Why is she so nice suddenly? Because she was pretty annoying at the breakfast, right?
Forgive me to discuss the Elderman Uhtred.
Father, forgive me, but my lord is in need of rest.
Forgive me.
He's also in a hard position, you know? Because of course he also wants them freed, but he also wants to do what they say because he's still in their service, you know?
There will be other battles.
I still think I recognize him, but I'm kind of thinking he was in Game of Thrones. In like the Night's Watch.
Our prayer should be with the king's successor, whoever that may be.
The crown is mine, my birthright. You disagree?
The argument against will be that you are young, Lord.
I am my father's heir.
Your father was also bonded to Alfred.
Yeah, he literally said that in the end, like, he's my heir, not him.
Then perhaps you should speak to the king directly.
He's not that yet?
It is my thinking, Lord, that if on his deathbed your father were to name you as his successor, I believe your father would only be too happy to whisper in your ear, whether he was conscious or not.
This is some House of the Dragon situation.
Young Otter.
His name is Oda, so now I can look him up. I think he was in Game of Thrones. Oh, he was in Star Wars. In The Force Awakens. Oh, yeah, I remember him now. Yeah, that's what I know him of.
Did you see him fall?
Yeah, I saw him fall. He took an axe. He's dead.
But where's my payment, my silver, my grain? You have given them hope, Guthrum, that is worse.
Without the king, there is no hope.
I honestly think Oba is a little annoying. It's like he's just taking everything from everyone without really having a right to it, you know? Just because he's strong and has a lot of men.
I won't become a Saxon woman. I won't work the fields till I drop and cook.
It won't come to that.
That won't be my life.
Yeah, honestly, as a woman, you can be lucky that you were raised amongst the Danes.
Good morning. My thanks for last night.
Lovely times.
Open the door, I wish to see my father. Open the door.
Ethelwald?
Is he dead already?
To pray for my father, the king.
The king is dead.
Too late.
Why was I not called? I should have been at his side.
You could not be found.
I was sleeping in my chamber.
It's kind of his own fault again.
Before he passed, the king named me as heir to the throne. That's what he told me. It's the truth. His last wish. His last command.
I think most of them know he wasn't even there, right?
I'll inform the Wittem of your claim.
You should.
Although each person here and more heard your father bequeath his crown to Alfred.
He must have been delirious. I am the son of the king. Do your duty.
feel like that's such a hard situation because you're never gonna find out what he actually wanted. You can't ask him anymore, so...
It seems you spoke the truth.
I did.
I am indebted. Wessex is indebted. Is my apology enough?
It's not, Lord. I wish to be seen as an ealdorman, because I am an ealdorman.
In Northumbria, this is Wessex.
This is England. One kingdom is what you said.
I gave you victory, Lord. What's more important than that?
The king is dead. My first act as king will be to offer the Danes a peace.
They will think you spineless, Lord.
Lord.
Do not speak to a future king in that manner.
He's not my lord, and he won't be my king.
Uhtred's path is Uhtred's business, not that of a priest.
Forgive me, Lord. I must leave. Pray for strength to expunge these unholy thoughts that fill my mind.
You want land in Wessex?
It's my way back to Bebbanburg.
The milk is for Alfred.
It is.
Not a word. Go on.
And then she gets the blame of, like, the missing apple and all. Oh? Okay.
Master Ethelwald, the man-child who would have himself be king.
Honestly.
Respect for the late king, Alfred wishes no harm to be done to a hair of your ugly head, but he will not put up with your insolence and lies.
Quiet! My head is not ugly.
You're to be sent to Hampton, to a monastery, to be educated.
Oh.
It will be very long.
I am the king's son.
Wessex cannot afford division.
To be fair, it wouldn't hurt to teach him some manners and all. It's kind of like, I get it, he's a young guy, he drinks, has sex with people. It's not all that weird, but I understand that if that's the only thing he does and doesn't really take being a king serious, that people don't really want him as a king, you know?
It is not a messenger I require, it is a representative. You will speak for me. Oda, you will speak as me. And I entrust them to you.
Okay.
Forgive me, my lord. The milk has soured.
I am tired of milk and apples. I need meat.
You are a martyr, my lord, to meet.
My lord needs feeding.
Oh, he can't eat that.
Why does it have to be a sin? Ask God to give me the strength to wear the crown as well as you.
Yeah, so I think it's pretty clear that he's just gonna be the king then now.
This breeder, she is what to him?
I would say a hindrance, Lord.
A wife?
No, never, never, no. She's the devil on his shoulder, I fear.
That he is fond of.
Yes, that is his way.
What are they going to do to her?
My lord.
I feel like they want her out of the way or something.
I carry a message from King Alfred. He invites the Earl Guthrum to negotiate a peace. You are Guthrum.
Get down from the horse and look at me. You are a beaut.
That is such like a power thing, just like patting the horse he arrives on.
Tell King Alfred that Guthrum accepts his invitation. This horse belongs to me now.
Damn, he really likes the horse.
He will be king.
And you can serve him? I'm here to serve myself. Alfred means nothing to me but a path to take back what's rightfully mine.
He'll see right through you.
He will see what I allow him to see.
Right now you are a warrior, not a thinker. You're much like your father, and he was both.
You're Alfred's priest now, Beoka.
I don't know why, but every time I hear like Bioka, it just makes me think of a fish.
You looking for company, girl?
I prefer the company of the gods to stupid men.
Fair. Are they gonna do like some witchcraft again?
Fine coat of mail. It is, and it is yours. The battle dress of a Saxon warrior, a gift.
Oh.
Return for what?
Does he want that?
Your apologies to Uhtred.
My sincere apologies, you spoke the truth.
Oh, for that.
A small bow, perhaps?
Oh? Is he offering him something more? Like
You
land?
may leave us now.
No?
My nephew, Ethelwald, the king's son, sees himself as the rightful heir. How am I to deal with him?
It's...
Should kill him, Lord.
Yeah, it's weird
My own
because...
Uncle Elfrich would kill me.
It's exactly the same situation he was in with his uncle.
It is the pagan in him speaking.
I mean, his own uncle wanted to do it and he's not a Dane.
But to have a specimen of the heathen mind in council will be useful.
In battle, they'd rather retreat than lose too many men.
They love to fight, but hate to lose. Hardly a revelation.
To be recognized as an ealdorman.
It's a nonsense.
I am an ealdorman by birth.
Would you perhaps consider becoming an ealdorman by marriage?
What?
I have no need of a wife.
Marriage would show your commitment to Wessex.
I have shown commitment.
He's still the rightful heir. He shouldn't need a wife.
I have no need of a wife.
I think he's pretty in love with Breanna.
Everything that I have has been taken from me. I need title. Stand at my side during the negotiations ahead. Help me read my end. In return, we shall talk further of wealth and reward.
It's hard because he did grow up with like the Danes, so it's also like I feel like he wouldn't really want to betray them, but at the same time I feel like they kind of not betrayed him, but like left him to fetch for himself in the end. Like he goes to Abba to tell the truth and he doesn't believe me, he doesn't even give him a chance. So yeah, what is he supposed to do then?
I feel unwell.
Oh, from the tea she was drinking?
We should go to Cornwall and escape. Safety. I saw Ragnar's ship.
Past.
No, Wind Viper.
Young Ragnar.
I was
Oh.
there on the ship. I saw it.
Oh, that's what she was doing.
Come with me.
But like with young Ragnar, I was thinking about that when I was editing. I think they made like the oldest son, right? Because I was constantly thinking it was like really like a young kid, like 14 or something. But he's the one who was already like, yeah, like older when they attacked them as children. And I think he wasn't there at that moment then.
We cannot wander the country and do nothing.
How can you trust him? You know nothing about him. I said leave me.
You were not on the ship with me. Go to Alfred and I will watch him betray you.
And now they're in a fight. It's exactly what they wanted, to be honest, if you look at it.
So, what do we know of this Alfred?
That he's sickly, he's weak. He wants to negotiate.
What does it say?
Negotiation.
We will take his silver.
He really only listens to like signs from outside. Is this like his coronation? Or is he gonna be like blessed or something? I don't know. I was like, what is floating there? But there's a rope.
Devoted servant Alfred. Never leave his side, and the power to carry out your work on this earth. You are God's king, Alfred of Wessex.
He's gonna see that. Oh no, they're in a different room. Yeah, I think they can't really separate him from her, just like them from each other. They grew up together in like such weird circumstances. Exactly. Oh, behind there.
If you want peace, you have to pay.
And you are the Earl Ubba. Welcome.
Speak.
But you and your ships return to London and remain there. Wessex is Saxon, out of bounds to all Danes.
We'll not be leaving Wessex.
Then you will starve. No shelter and a weakened army.
Why seek peace?
It is the Christian in me. The will of my God.
Oh, I'll have no talk of gods.
God, there is only one. You talk of...
What do they write?
They write what we speak.
Every word? Then may I say ass, tits, hump and turd?
They record history. We are here creating history.
Waiting to hear the terms of your surrender.
We will raid, we will kill.
And you will lose yet more men. Is that your wish? Your surviving warriors may look to find a new lord.
His head, and you can have your peace. Him.
Yeah, he wants to kill him now.
Uhtred, a traitor.
Peaceful meeting, dude.
You want Uhtred here for peace? No silver?
We want silver and the traitor's head.
But we will occupy all of the Saxon fort.
If you wish to occupy the fortresses, then do it. Take them. How many have you taken to date?
None.
Damn, he has anger issues, man.
Prefer to establish a peace, and Uhtred here shall keep his head. That is what people will read. That Alfred sought peace, paid Lords Ubba and Guthrum in silver in exchange for peace.
I mean, it is very easy for him to say, like, here, just take Uhtred, but very nice and, like, strong of him to not do that, I guess? Because why would he care that much about him? Because he helped him once? I don't know.
I would never have given you up to Ubba.
But the thought did cross your mind.
Yeah.
Once.
No? Okay.
I would like you to swear an oath. A year's service. You will help my warriors understand that the heathens are but men. And in return and in time, you shall have your own reward. Uhtred of Bebbanburg.
That might be worth it. What 1 year? Is it gonna happen in 1 year? That is a pretty long time to wait if you have nothing right now. She still doesn't trust him.
We're supposed to be celebrating a peace. Do we have to talk of fighting?
We do, my dear, because the peace will not last.
Is there any meat here? Should she even be here?
Rita's my guest.
You should have taken up the king's offer of a wife.
Oh my god.
A lady.
What happens next, I believe, is that they will...
Ooh, Rita does not like that.
What's clear is that we need ships.
Okay.
You'll not get me on a ship. I'll volunteer my son.
We have to look beyond them.
So not to frighten the spirits of the land.
Spirits of the land.
Uhtred of the Danes has promised me a year of his service.
Is that so?
How the Danes approach battle, the construction of the shield wall, and the like.
The Arsling here is barely a man. And you expect him to teach me how to fight?
Leverich, I expect him to teach you nothing. If they can know what the Dane knows, fear can be expelled with knowledge.
I feel like right now some of the Danes really hate that they didn't kill him back then. Because if he's really gonna give them all of this information for like a year, that's a lot. They'll get to know a lot.
It starts with a year and becomes a lifetime. And he offered you a wife.
I have no need of a wife.
Instead, you swore an oath to kill Danes.
You know my reasons?
What happens if you find yourself facing young Ragnar?
We fight.
This is such an impossible situation. I feel like he's going along with it a bit too easy maybe, but I also feel like he doesn't really have a choice. What else are you gonna do?
Where is she? I haven't had her all morning.
She'll not be far.
Is she okay? Did they poison her or something? I mean, we saw her drink the tea, but at first I thought it was because of that, but I don't know right now. Is she pregnant maybe? Oh, she looks to be in a lot of pain though. I also feel like she has a lot more trouble adjusting to like their lifestyles than he has. Which I get, because as a woman you're just like, you're not allowed to fight, all that stuff. It's like really different.
Almost a child.
Yeah.
You knew that you were carrying.
Wait, did she drink the tea to like have an abortion?
You didn't see it in your dreams when you drank the mushroom ale.
Oh, mushroom ale. Is that it?
Stand together! Shields front, they're unbreakable. Are we ready?
Oh, he's teaching that now. Stick fights.
Together, we hammer them with our shields. We're at war!
Who is that? Is that the guy who was with Abba? Or just a spy from them? Because it looks like the horse he stole.
Before the two walls meet.
Or is it Ragnar maybe?
First row, shield wall!
I like it, Arsling. I do. Now kill that bastard!
Oh no, he's just standing there alone. Oh, that's the stuff they took.
The wealth isn't mine. Belongs to Lord Ragnar, the Fearless. You will do well to leave me alone.
Are you Breida?
Who asks?
Breida.
What of her?
Well, I'm no seer. I'd say she's unhappy.
Yeah, no shit.
Leofrich the warrior. May I sit with you?
Oh. Yeah, I feel like he's also gonna do more in this story. There's a reason this whole conflict is there.
Thorwald, another Arsling.
Nephew of the king.
I am the king. But Alfred likes to pretend, and every bastard appears to be happy with the lie. You will not allow me to fight. Have I told you that? I would like you, warrior Leofrich, to teach me how to fight. What I ought to do is slit his gizzard.
Say that to anyone but me, boy, and you'll be hanged.
You are hurting royalty.
And he's drunk again. Yeah, I get why they didn't want him as a king.
You are lucky Alfred hasn't had you killed.
God will not allow him. I like God.
Yeah, his uncle was not that calm in this situation. Wait, but who did she speak to in the forest then? I thought she was gonna talk to him, but we didn't see that.
You're leaving me.
Are you drunk?
Maybe a little.
He's here. We can tell him the truth, and we can join Ragnar and his men.
Wasn't that kind of the first plan, you know?
I would again like to put to Uhtred the prospect of marriage.
To my goddaughter?
To Mildred, yes. It would test him.
It would. Anything for Wessex.
Uhtred Ragnarsson is a good man to be. You owe Alfred nothing. To him your word means nothing. You're a pagan.
Uhtred Ragnarsson can never become Uhtred of Bebbanburg.
Yeah, I think he wants what is his back too much to like go back to their first plan now. Can we finally know who this is? Oh yeah, see, it is Ragnar.
Did you kill my father?
You need to ask.
He didn't.
I'm speaking with Uhtred.
If you believe that I would kill our father, our mother, and our family, take your revenge.
Oh, chills.
I knew it. I knew it. Be sure I knew it.
It was Kjartan. Kjartan attacked and set the fire.
I knew it. I didn't believe a word I was hearing.
Good. I mean, he's seen them grow up. Of course, he knew that couldn't be true.
Rita, fully grown woman now.
I've seen this moment in my dreams so many times.
Nice.
Kjartan's story is that the English rose against our father, encouraged by you.
Did you ever believe him?
Never. But he is Lord Kjartan now. He has 3 times the men and the ear of Abba.
So they can't really even do anything about that.
When I kill him, it will need to be planned.
When we kill him,
It will be dangerous.
it must be done.
There's so many people to take
And you will
revenge
sail
on.
with me.
I will.
That's what she saw in the dreams.
I've sworn to Alfred.
It means nothing.
Then you must keep your word.
I need this revenge like I need water. When the time is right, I swear I'll be with you.
Yeah, I get that. You can't just let that go. That was so heavy what they did.
I can't believe I'm about to let you go.
Same.
Lose you.
I really started to like them together.
You've been half my life. All of my madness. Be happy.
So that's where he was when she dreamed of the boat.
I take it she has gone then.
Yeah, I guess they're very happy with that. They didn't like her a bit.
And it's Alfred that kept you here.
I sold myself for a mail coat and helmet.
That's what we do. He wants more than a year's service. He wants you to help take back England. All of England. Of course, when the year's up, you could go back to the Danes. That would at least give me the chance to kill you. But what would you be?
Yeah, that's kind of the
Who would you be?
question I constantly have with him. Okay, so that was another episode of The Last Kingdom. To be fair, I have to say it kinda felt similar to the second episode. I'm kinda hoping for a bit more action in the next few episodes. But what I think this show is mostly about is who is Uhtred, you know? And I think they're showing that really well. Like, it is such an interesting story to have someone who was born in England and then taken by the Danes. And then after so much time, he gets back there for a good reason. And then it's like, okay, do you want to fight for what's yours, Bamberg? Or do you want to get justice for what they did to your family? Like the other family, you know? I feel like if Ragnar would have showed up like a week earlier, that he would have gone with Ragnar, no doubt. Because they wanted justice for their family. But now he made this deal with Alfred. And it's gonna be a year that he has to serve him at least. But he has a chance of getting Bamberg back. And he also said, like, I will be by your side when you kill Kjartan, because he also wants revenge. I mean, even if it was like a family that took me when I was a young child, they raised him as like his own. And if after so many years I would see my family being killed that brutal in like a fire and just losing everything, you know, I'd want revenge too. And honestly, I don't know if I would want revenge on my uncle or revenge on the people who killed my family, because honestly so many people wronged him in his life. And like since he was a child, his uncle started with taking his land, trying to kill him, and now Kjartan and his man, and I don't know, he has a lot of people to take revenge on, and it's pretty interesting to see this. I hope the whole thing with Alfred is gonna be a bit more interesting, like how he's gonna give them the information. We already saw a bit like how he was teaching them to fight in kind of the Viking way. That was already, yeah, pretty cool to see. So I think Alfred really made a good deal here. I think he's really gonna, yeah, take some advantage from this. So pretty smart actually to propose this. And then Breanna, she left with Ragnar. I think it was the most logical choice for her. To be fair, she was so unhappy there and she constantly tried to get Uhtred to come back with her and just leave this all behind. But for him, this was the path he had to take. For her, that was the path she had to take. And I think they made the right decision. Like, of course, it's gonna be weird to not see them together because I feel like they kind of belong together or something. Yeah, but they're both going to like to take the path that was like meant for them. So I think they made a wise decision in the end. And I think they're gonna see each other again. So yeah, I think that was my reaction to this episode. Another good one, but like I said, I am hoping for a bit more action in the upcoming episodes. I gotta say, from the 3 I watched now, the first episode was by far the best. And I'm kind of hoping to see more of that kind of vibe. So that's what I'm kind of hoping for right now. If you want to see more of my reactions to these episodes already, check out my Patreon. The link is in the description. And if you like this episode, then please leave a like, subscribe, and then I really hope to see you next week. Bye!